Hey everybody, Dow Harris here. We're going to be talking today a little bit about dipping for beginners. Now, it's not a safe alternative to cigarettes, but it's safer. And the reason I say it's safer is because you can live without a jaw, right? But you're smoking and you're inhaling that stuff into your lungs. Can't live without your lungs. So that's what, to me, that's what makes it safer. If you're like me, I really don't brush my teeth. It's good enough when if you can, wash out your mouth with just plain water or anything liquid after you get done dipping, and you should be pretty well fine. But it helps to brush your teeth. I don't, but that's just me. So we're going to be talking a little bit about different brands of dip to start out with. Now, what I'm dipping right now, I got a mud jug on the way in the mail. Everybody gives this dip a bad rep, and they way underrate it. I think it's perfect. It is delicious. And that would be Longhorn Wintergreen. Comes in cans, or in some places you can buy a 12-can container. Here in Kentucky where I live, this is $17. But this a can, 10, $1.59. Bargain dips. I'm on a tight budget. That's why I got a dip. Now, on the Longhorn side, it is very good. Don't listen to none of these other people say, oh, that's shit horn or whatever. Try it. You might like it. Me, I love it. It's cheap, and it does the job. That's all I'm looking for. You know what I mean? That's all I'm looking for. So, back to the beginners, okay? When you're a beginner dipper, just turned 18 and want to try it, I would recommend something. You can also see my other videos down that I've done reviews on of dips and stuff. I would start out with either Skoal Cherry or the Skoal brands like Mint, Skoal Wintergreen. Skoal is a good beginner's dip. Now, when you first dip, no matter what it is, it's going to burn like hell. And what happens is, you'll get what's called gator lip. You can Google it and it'll tell you all about it. I'm not going to get into that. But your gum, the little ligament that holds your lip in place, you might get a canker sore right on that ligament, and it's a bitch. Don't worry about it. Just every day, 2-3 times a day, swoosh with really salted water. Clear it up a day or so. But back to the Longhorn. Now, as you go up, you get used to Skoal. Think you built up a tolerance to the nicotine. Then I would try and go to Longhorn. That's the next one up. For me, it's as strong as it needs to be. People give it a bad rep, but I love it. Try it, you might like it. You never know, it's only $1.59. I mean, who don't have $1.50? I mean, come on now. Try it, you might like it. And if you like it, don't go off and buy a whole fucking tub. One shot. Just buy you a can. It may be even cheaper where you live. Maybe like 89 cents. Hell, I don't know. But, Longhorn doesn't have quite as much nicotine as Grizzly or Copenhagen or Cope. Those 3 brands. This Longhorn is in between high and low. It's right in the middle. To me. Everybody's different. Everybody has their own taste. So try it. If you don't like it, it's only $1 wasted. Oh well. But I love Longhorn, and it has a really good flavor. The only thing I pack mine right in the front. Some people pack it to the sides. I don't do that. I learned to do it right here. And that's the way I've always dipped. And I've been dipping since I was 15 years old. So, after you get done with your skull, built up a tolerance to the nicotine. Because if you start Longhorn or Copenhagen or Grizzly right off the bat, you're going to get sick. I mean, you're going to be throwing up sick. I mean, you'll turn greener than a bullfrog. Start out with something light. I know there's Skull Berry, Mint, Extra Mint. Extra Mint's too strong. I wouldn't advise that. I'd just try the regular mint. Skull Wintergreen, Skull Cherry, Berry, Peach. And like, I've done a review on the Peach before, so check that out. It's kind of cool. The only problem I see with Longhorn, you get a lot of floaters. And if you're a dipper, you know what a floater is. A floater is what, when you're spitting and you're spitting out some tobacco with it. It's just a loose dip. So, after you get done with your skull, built up a tolerance to it, like I'd say over about a month maybe, move up to Longhorn. Try Longhorn. If you don't like the taste, go on and get Timberwolf or Kodiak, something like that. Then you can move up to Grizzly. Now, Grizzly is a good one. Grizzly Wintergreen and Copenhagen Wintergreen is the two best wintergreens out there. I'm a very big wintergreen fan. I don't like mint. I really don't. But like I said, I'm just making this video for y'all, trying to tell you what I think. And I've been dipping Longhorn for about 6 months now. Does the trick. Bargain brand. And if y'all have any requests you want me to do a suicide, I'll do a suicide for you. Whatever you want me to do, just comment below. Leave me some tips. Tell me if you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. But that's pretty much the rundown for beginning dippers. So bid you farewell and keep dipping and spitting. I'll see you later.